Hello, everyone. Welcome to Court with Krissy. Mr. Sue is here to sue. It's his first time in small claims court, and he has absolutely no idea what he's doing. Thankfully, Magistrate Liston somewhat keeps her cool. What else does the magistrate do? She issues written rulings. As of this very moment, Mr. Sue doesn't even know the verdict. You'll find out when he finds out. Keep your eyes on my community tab. I'll post the verdict there. I hope you like it. Court with Krissy is now in session.
And we'll now go on the record in case 24 CVI 00131, Chuck Sue versus Rachel Marie Copper. And sir, are you Mr. Sue?
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And the record should reflect that the defendant has failed to appear. So, Mr. Sue, if you would please stand and raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony that you are about to give in the matter presently before this court is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and this you do under the penalties of perjury?
Yes.
You may be seated.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Sue, you've brought this claim alleging that you are owed back rent and damages to property from this defendant.
Yes.
So let's begin at the beginning. Did you lease the property to the defendant?
Yeah, to her.
You rented it to her?
To her.
And do you have a copy of the lease here today?
I think she took my lease. And
All right.
because she said, oh, she finds a reason I'm gonna sign the lease, and I was hurry up, went to oversee, and she gave me a deposit when I come back, and I asked her, where's my lease? And she said, well, my mom just have it on
All
my
right,
mom.
so your tenant did not sign a lease with you.
She signed a lease, and then she want to put her mom's name on it, and then she never returned it for me.
All right.
Yes.
So if I understand correctly, she wanted to make a change to the lease,
Yes.
took the document from you,
Yes.
and has never returned it.
Never.
All right. How much was the rent per month?
$750.
All right. And when did the lease begin?
Oh, I have to look at my bank statements.
All
And
right.
so-
Look at whatever you need to. These are
Yes.
questions you are required to answer under Ohio law.
Yes.
So the lease began what date? If you can check that, please.
I believe is in March 19.
So the lease began in March of what year, sir?
2019, ma'am.
Okay, March of 2019,
Yes.
the lease began. All
Yeah.
right. How long did your tenant occupy the premises? Did they live there starting in March of 2019?
2019, no. Let me think about 18 or 19, because I went to oversee come back 19. I think it's 19.
So your
And,
tenant
a
moved.
tenant moved out 2 years ago because she don't pay me the rent.
All right. When did your tenant vacate the property?
In 2002 August. She moved out on August 15,
Of what year?
2000. 2022.
And you understand it's 2024
No,
now.
now it's yeah.
So
And-
your tenant left the property 2 years ago?
Yes.
And you are just now coming to court?
Because she told me, I feel sorry for her, a single mother. She works in Chipotle, and she told me, I'm gonna pay you, because
I see.
every year in Christmas, the last 1 or 2 months, every year, she couldn't catch up the rent. I waive it. I feel sorry for her. She have a problem with a family and 3 kids, you know. So
All right.
I don't raise her rent and nothing else, and I
And
didn't
so
think-
she promised through this time after
Yes.
she vacated in
Yeah.
August of 2022
Yes.
to pay you what she owed you.
three months rent, and plus she messed up with my house. Terrible.
All right.
And-
What month's rent? Which
June,
months?
July, and August.
June, July,
And August.
and August of 2022.
Yes. And I try to be not file a small claim, and I was talking to another judge, you know, and I said, if after 2 years, and he said, why not? You know, almost 2 years before I file it. So I said, well, I'm gonna file it, and on before 2
So
years.
somebody told you to file this?
No, I asked the judge. I said, well,
What
can
judge?
I? Stanbury.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he said, well, you still can file if before 2 years. Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Because I don't know the law.
Yes.
I tried to give her a break, but I just
All
don't
right.
like the way she's
All
not
right.
a
So 3 months at $750 per month is what you're asking me to award you. Is that
Yes,
correct?
Yes. I know probably I never get that money back, but I want her to get a lesson.
All right. Did your tenant give you a security deposit?
She took off the 1 month, and she don't have money pay me. She said use
No,
that.
no, no. That's not my question, sir. My
Yes,
question
she
is,
did.
did your
She did put $500 on.
so she gave you a security deposit of $500.
Yes.
All right. When you said she took it off another month, is it June, July, or August?
Not. No, the same year as she moved in, and when I come back from overseas for after 3 months, she said, I don't have money for you right now, and can you take that off from the deposit? I said okay, because I know.
All right. It doesn't work that way, sir. So
Oh.
what month did you believe you were applying her security deposit? For what month?
In I come back in May, or I was overseas. I come back on May. I believe so, on May.
So the month of the rent for the month of May was not paid
2019.
either.
2019. Yes.
All right. You just told me that it was 2022.
No, that's the 3 months. She's strictly not paying me. I say the first year she moved into my house, the 3rd month, the 4th month, and she didn't have rent to pay me. She told me take that security
right.
deposit.
All right. You cannot do that.
Okay, that's
All right.
fine. That's fine.
if you security deposits are credited at the end of a tenancy.
Okay,
Never
that's
in the
fine.
middle.
Because I don't know the rule. I
Right.
don't know the law.
All right. So she did not pay you May rent, but you are holding a $500 security deposit.
Yes.
And she did not pay you June rent, July rent, or August rent.
Yes. 3 months rent.
Okay. Then you claim, okay, so that is All right, so then, sir, you claim damages to your property after your tenant vacated.
Yes.
All right, what damages?
The wall have a lot of holes, and the kitchen tear up, and the dishwasher machines pulling out, and a lot of things. No, if I do everything I can, but if I can't, I'm gonna have my friends and help me just do some drywall and fix a lot of
All
things.
right, I'll need to see a photograph of the condition of the premises after your tenant
I
vacated.
don't know. I still have it so many years. And let me see.
Well,
I took a lot of,
that's why I'm asking why you waited so long.
because I never think about people that terrible in these areas. I'm sorry, ma'am. Let me see if I still have those pictures. (2019). Let me see.
Sir, you just testified that your tenant vacated the property in August of 2022. If that will help you find the photograph.
Yes. 22. Let me see. 16, 18, 19, 20. One. Okay. Can I come up here?
Yes, you can just go ahead and come up here and show me the photograph of the premises that was taken after your tenant vacated.
Yes, that's a dumpster, and I was, and that's the wall. Oh. So. See. This is, sometimes all those holes, and maybe you can scroll over and
Okay, who took these pictures?
I did.
All right. And so on August 30th of 2022, your tenant had already vacated.
Yes.
You had a dumpster out there.
And yes.
Yeah, and you were fixing a hole in the drywall. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right.
And I have put them a lot of trash.
All right. I'll need to see the receipts for the trash disposal.
Yes.
And Mr. Sue, where are these premises located? What's the address?
One.
Is that in Newark?
Yeah, Newark. I was rent 2 of the 30-foot dumpster to remove all the trash.
All right. And so to rent the dumpster and to remove the trash, that was a fee of $475. All right.
Each
We will
one.
mark this as your exhibit. All right. And what other receipts do you have for work that was performed on your premises that you are claiming is beyond normal wear and tear?
Because that time they
What other work are you claiming that you
They
want
have-
to be paid for?
they have a big water pool back in my backyard, and it's.
Do you have a
that's-
receipt?
I don't have a receipt. I just pay those guys come in. And,
Sir, we're in small claims court. Everything has to have receipts. All right, so you have no receipt. Do you have any receipts for any other expenses that you paid that you believe your tenant should pay?
Because I've been thinking about the guys and don't have, I have those guys and come in. I pay $1,500 for those guys and clean up for me, and I pay him $1,000 and to help me to fix the drywall and fix the hole and the kitchen, help me to move the dishwasher.
All right, sir, did you hire a company?
No,
All right. So you said you paid him $1,000. Is he your employee?
him,
Yeah.
a friend.
All right, so you hired him and paid him $1,000 to do work on this apartment.
Yes.
All right.
If I hire a company, I can afford it.
And where is the copy of his bill to you for $1,000?
I just pay him cash.
All right. Do you have a canceled check? Do you have
No.
any proof that you actually paid this money?
No, I don't. I don't have any checks or any record of to pay
All
him.
right.
But I did pay him that kind of money.
All right.
And
Well,
he
Mr.
helped me
Sue,
out.
just for future reference, as a businessman, you should have records and receipts
Okay.
from this point forward. If you want to come into a court of law, you need these documents in order to be able to do that. So this court works on evidence.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
All right. And then, so you have your witness here that you would like to testify? Him?
Yeah.
All right. Sir, if you'll just step up to this witness box and raise your right hand. No, him.
Him.
He's your witness.
Oh, yes.
And raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give in the matter presently before this court to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and this you do under the penalties of perjury?
Sorry.
You may be seated. All right. You may be seated, sir.
Okay.
Tell me when you did this work to the premises located in... What date was it?
What day?
Mm-hmm.
Those are, I think, December
December of what year?
22, 2022.
December of 2022, you did work on the premises. What did you do? What kind of
Fix
work?
the wall.
You fixed a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, I saw that hole, about this big, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so you fixed a hole in the wall about the size of my palm.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. What else did you do?
Like, I fixed the bedroom too.
What did you do in the bedroom?
I fixed the floor.
What was wrong with it?
There was a come up, the floors come up.
Okay, the flooring
Mm-hmm.
was up. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, what else did you fix?
I remember I fixed a lot of things for him, but he buy everything. I just do the job. He paid me.
All right.
Yeah.
So you fixed flooring that was coming up, and you fixed one hole in a wall the size of
And,
my palm.
Yeah, we paint the house too.
Oh, you painted that entire house.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So how much did you charge to fix the hole in the wall?
They tell me to do everything tell me like a week.
No, I can't do everything.
Okay.
Because it is only for certain things. Tenants don't pay for painting the whole house. They pay for damages in excess of normal wear and tear. And
Yeah.
that's a hole in the wall. So how much did you charge him to fix the hole in the wall?
He paid me $1,000.
Okay, so you didn't charge him.
No, it's just
Okay,
just
so
$1,000.
all right, so I'll just note here the plaintiff cannot. All right. And so the $1,000 was to paint the house,
Mm-hmm.
fix the flooring,
Yeah,
and fix the hole.
yeah.
All right. And what was wrong with the flooring?
Nothing. It's was just
Old?
he wanted a new one, so
Oh, he wanted new floors.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I see. Thank you. And did you fix any other damage that was done to the walls or the property, except for the hole?
yeah. No, that's it.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You may step down.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
It's not only one hole in the wall. Every bedrooms they have a lot of small things. That's why I have him. I bought some mugs and figured out, and just not just one hole. And 3 bedrooms, they all damaged on the wall.
All right, sir, I'm trying to
So I'm just
determine
like
how
you.
much of this bill is attributable to your tenant, if any. And, all right. And do you have anything else you would like to say today?
Plus, I want to tell you one more thing, and he helped me to fix the dishwasher in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Because we pull out the wood, we have to put in a new frame, put a new machine in, and he did work on the kitchen too. not just a wall on the whole.
So the dishwasher had worn out?
It's they broke that dishwasher. But I just didn't know I have to be have a receipt and buying a new one.
Right.
You know, that's why I didn't mention it.
Right.
The
Okay.
flooring, I want to let you know because the flooring is all water. The things pop up. That's why I have to spend money to refix it. You know, not just a good one and have been replaced for me.
Right.
But I just want to let you know, I don't want to spend money, but I can't afford big company. As a friend, and he helping me out.
Yes,
And-
and
but,
all you need to do is get an itemized bill from your friend and a receipt. It's very easy. People do business.
In the future, I will.
All right,
but,
people do
no.
business with their friends all the time where they get receipts and canceled checks and everything. Right.
No problem. I
Okay.
just don't know all this.
All right, well then here's what will happen from this point forward. I will take the evidence that you have presented, correctly apply Ohio law
Yes.
to your case, and issue a written decision.
Okay.
And you should receive that in the mail in 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay.
And then you got instructions. If you disagree with that decision, you just need to follow the instructions. All right?
Okay.
Do you have any more questions about today?
No.
Thank you, sir. You're free to go.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.